Alex Robert, delicate pass comes to Hebert. He comes in 3-on-3 for the Colonials, makes a couple moves, turns a shot over, rebound chance. Did it go in? It did. That's a goal for the Colonials. It looks like Hebert's celebrating, and they'll give it to him. He doesn't throw away his shot, and the Colonials get the first goal of the game. It's 1-0 RMU.
Yeah, Hebert doing a nice job just attacking the net, using his leverage, his size, and his reach. And it wasn't necessarily a quick play, but it was a steady play. He progressed himself right to the edge of the crease, and the initial shot didn't go in, but there was no whistle. They poke, they jam, they score. Colonials lead it 1-0.
At the 16:03 mark for Hebert, that is goal number 3 and point number 5 on this campaign for the freshman. Good eyes there from Bentenuto to line up Perkusic, who got a good solid deflection there, just a little bit too wide. Perkusic stops, starts, gets in motion, pass in front to Hebert to score. Great feed, Perkusic. Better shot by Hebert in the eye of the hurricane. It's 2-0 Colonials, and Hebert's got both.
He is well on his way tonight, and the Colonials, no doubt, happy to see it as a great release. And he's doing it all tonight, Tim. He's skating with the puck. He's looking for teammates. He's distributing. He's shooting the puck. And not even halfway through the first period, he's 2/3 of the way to the HT. 2-0 Colonials.
All the way out to Berger, two-line pass. Skates horizontally through the zone, gets a shot in, deflects, and gets by Marat. Berger from way out, that touched something on the way in. Don't know if it hit a Colonial or another Brown Bear, but as we watch the celebration line, it's Joachim Wieberg who is leading the way, so maybe he got the deflection on the shot that came way from out high by Berger, and it's 2-1 as Brown dominated the first 30 seconds of play here, and it's 2-1. RMU sees a quick answer from the Bears to start the second.
Yeah, Wieberg came in having scored a goal in 3 consecutive games, including both games of Brown's participation in the Ledyard Bank Classic up in Dartmouth last weekend.
Now a moment for Kenya to get his bearings. Coyne gets it over to the right faceoff circle. Fanning on a shot is Loria, and Brown counters out. Wrist shot in, shot and a score! Tommy Marchant has tied this one up as he came in with some speed, enough time to tee it up and wrist it by Frankie Marat. 2-2, 17-14 left to go, and we're knotted up here in Cranberry.
Yeah, great response to start the second period from Brown, and that was a quick transition out of the Brown end, a 4-on-2. So the Colonial D retreating back in front of Marat, and Marchant, he's only got his second goal of the year with that shot, but man, did he let it rip, and you probably heard it bank off the post and in.
Try to sit up from the center point. Has another chance to do that here. Pump fake shot, score! Through a screen. From the outside on the perimeter, it's Max Gottlieb, the senior from New Jersey, and the Bears have taken a 3-2 lead as they score. The power play has struggled mightily this season, but they get one on the board, and they go up in front by 1.
Boy, when it rains, it pours. You mentioned it. That Brown power play has done nothing this season, but getting the Bears back in front after falling into a 2-0 hole. Tim, here's how dramatically things have turned. In the first period, the scoring chances were 6-0 in favor of Robert Morris. Power play that will follow, 35 seconds worth.
Stick work by Mikulian to momentarily regain possession to come to the offensive end, but Brown has it back. Digging into the skates now, passing out, shot along from Fierro, goes to Gottlieb, but still loose in the blue paint. Did it get poked in? No. Oh, Marat fighting hard, being stout in the net, falls on the puck, and manages to keep this a 1-score game.
Yeah, Berger with the last couple of whacks at it from just on the offensive side of the goal line to the left of the cage. The Colonials mishandling the puck a little bit, a scramble in front of Marat. Brown with 3 or 4 attempts there, but Marat able to keep it out despite being on his back. The only part of his body outside of the net were the 2 goalie pads in his leg.
Clean, Loria had to wait up. Now it's to start the motor quickly. Mayer ran into Marat before. A great move here by him. Backhand for another backhand shot and a score. Oh, what a goal from Alec Mayer. The sophomore puts on a display, and Brown is now up 2. 4-2 the score for the Colonials here in Cranberry.
And boy, you heard Derek Schooley talk between periods, Tim, about the importance of continuing to manage the puck well with the ice conditions being what they are, bouncy, and it's hard to control the puck sometimes. And Nick Prokusic that time with a power play about to start for RMU. Instead of getting it deep, he tried to go through a double team at the offensive blue line.
He tried the rip move, and now he's got it back here. Wants to get it to Eber. Any penalty coming here when the sticks was knocked out. Tange weaving his way through traffic. Drop pass here for Eber, looking for the hat trick, and he's got it. Excellent setup from Tange, and a hattie for the freshman Grant Eber. Make it 4-3. The Colonials cut the lead. Rise up, freshman Grant Eber, as he continues to dominate the score sheet for the Colonials.
That he does, but you got to give most of the credit for that play to Alex Tange, who was able to get the puck in the Colonials' defensive zone, drag it out, fighting through a stick check, and then making a nice drive from right to left, taking the defense with him, and Eber able to read behind Tange.
And we got an and one as Berger goes into the box. Weberg skates through the FedEx logo. Coyne takes a little swat at him. 6-on-5 play for now. Shot comes in. Marat makes the save.
What a stop!
What a great save by Frankie Marat with the extra skater on for Brown. Wrist shot deflects off Horseman. At least I thought I did.
Oh, brilliant sticker blocker save. Gottlieb at the blue line had his hands in the air, his stick upraised. It was one of those, Tim. How did it stay out?
Three of them cut short by penalties of their own. One power play goal for the Bears. Deflected, and Marat can't catch it. It gets by him. The shot came from Jatari at the left point. I don't know who it hit on the way by, but it looks like Jatari is going to get credit for the goal, at least initially. Marat reacted quickly, threw up the glove, but not in time, and it's 5-3 Brown. They retake the lead. The officials coming over to confer. They might be looking to see if it was hit with a high stick. It definitely did go off the shaft of a stick. I couldn't tell by who.
One thing you can't do, Tim, go from 0 to 60 quickly.
It wasn't so bad, though. Now Israel hanging out in the right circle. The rifle is cocked. He's got a chance if he can elevate, and he scores. Eric Israel sneaks in, and the goaltender, Luke Kenya, was sprawled out, looking forward, and then looking above himself as Eric Israel puts it in the net. Look him in the eye, and then aim a little higher. Eric Israel scores, and it's 5-4 again, Colonials. This one will stand.
Yeah, great job by Lynch getting a hard, low shot, the kind you normally get a rebound off of. And Israel jumping on that rebound, and he had a bit of a tough angle, but he knew the goaltender was down and out, and all he had to do was work his hands and elevate. He did it, and it's back to a 1-goal deficit with just over 3 minutes remaining.
Jatari, who's been effective in both ends of the ice here for the Brown Bears. Another 2-on-1 counter for Brown. Right circle pass in front, shot and a score. Great feed and an excellent goal. Fine finishing work by Colin Burston to put Brown back in front by 2. It's 6-4. End-to-end action, and Brown pays it off at the end.
Yeah, it was a 2-on-1 because Israel got wiped out in the neutral zone, and some of the fans here, the RMU fans, wanted a penalty. The bench isn't going particularly crazy. I think it was just one of those bang-bang plays, and Israel ended up on the ice, and Brown ended up with a 2-on-1, and that one, the Brown Bears able to convert the cross-crease pass.
All right, now we've hit the 1-minute mark. Prokusic pushed by, and he lost his stick. Empty net goal from distance, and it's in.
Boy, did Brown work hard for that one. Who was that?
I think, as I was sort of screened off by Prokusic, I think it was Maloney who got it.
I think so too. He kind of fought his way through 2 Colonials and just nudged the puck over center red, and then got off a pretty good shot. And
your final score 7-4. The Bears beat Robert Morris. When we come back, it's the UPMC Sports Medicine postgame show on ESPN Pittsburgh.